go. Let go.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get ahead for 3 on the first play from scrimmage. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. His pass. It's to the control. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Washington.
Ready? Press all 80. Let's go.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. Hey, surges there for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Daniel. And ball in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Ryland's kick is good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions.
Ward. Oh, quickly, it's Ridley. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him back for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready? Warriors 70. Viking 8. Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll spot the Longhorn. Gunnar Helen. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the 1st down.
Red. 70 Packers. 79 Broncos.
Throwing, Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And it only managed a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Check the Eagles.
Gallup for the Tulane start. Here's Tajay Spears. He'll go forward for a couple. And it's Mark, the linebacker, there on the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready up.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He got his man. Complete tile man. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Let's go.
Off play action, it's Wolf. And he just does pick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
On second down, here's Wolf. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Come on. Set. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Throwing on third down. Wolf. Down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Martin. And good running on the return and helped out as the ball went around the 45-yard line. On play action, Daniels. His fullback releasing, and he couldn't bring it in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one good for 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get on the ball, pick up the first down. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ready up.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second
Bronco
and
switch.
4.
Bronco switch. Check. Hey, check that. 60 Bison. 6.
Give here to Pacheco. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. It's third and 4.
18 Pioneer. 70. Cup 19. Cup 70. Timberwolves. Go.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. He's down there. It's McClure. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Viking 18. Go check, check. Hurt. Ready.
Handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. And he will follow his way into the end zone. Pacheco. Down Washington. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Commanders are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Hawk.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd
19
and 6.
Tiger, nice.
Here's Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. I'll run with Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy. 19 tight. Trap 50.
In the gun, here's Ward. That one caught is DK. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 17 yards that time to number 17.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st down, Ward. Defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Extra point now by Riley. He gets it to go. And the Commanders move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He lost the football. Special teams has come back with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll throw with Daniel. And he'll take it on in. Down coming in. And his second TV catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Across the 20, we'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion. He'll start this drive on the ground with speed. And he will push past the 25 to the 26-yard line. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down and 8.
60 Bison. 79 Broncos. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Rattler. Steady.
To throw is Ward. He'll find his receiver at Steve. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
60 Maverick. 60.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver.
Ready.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 18. Pioneer. Cougar 19.
Carry here for Spears. Whoa. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down for Tennessee.
Ready. Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Ready up.
Throwing is Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Ready.
On play action, it's Ward. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Here we go. 19 tight. 9. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue in why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Check. Let's go.
First run of the game here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
70 Denver will cut 19. Cut 19.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll air it out down the middle. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That is brought in at 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Now Riley for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the full. And he will get cut down short, shot at the 20-yard line.
Get it.
They'll send the tight end in motion. The run up the middle, Spears. Past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Let go.
Take the handoff to Matt Ward. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw is Ward. In trouble, and down he goes.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready.
1st and 10.
They seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Throwing on his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Count. Go.
Play action. In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. Past the 45. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll put a receiver in motion right. First and 10.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
On the jump.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Down. Ready.
He is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the ready.
Third and long. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready, break. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They send a receiver in motion left. Third and long. Here's Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The Titans sending out their punt. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first down. This is taken at the 25. How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready.
On second down, it's Daniel. about 5. Third and 6.
Get it. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Daniel. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
To return. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
Come on. Set. Let's go.
Here's Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Throwing on 3rd down. Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Back. 70 Timberwolves.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Room to run past midfield. A huge run from Pacheco. 39 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah. Hey.
And watching Pacheco. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And
Okay, ready?
defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives.
Hurls his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco the point now by Riley. He's got it. The Commanders keep rolling right along. 38-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return is Jim Deacon. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
On
first and 10, it's Spears. And finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ready.
On play action, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Let's go now.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll work forward to about 3. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more plays and more balance both run and pass.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
19 Lions. Let's go.
They'll try to run here with Spears. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, look at this! It's a fake! And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there! The fake works, big yardage, and the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but, Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
Ready, right?
On the handoff, this is Spears. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On the set.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Go. Viking 18.
Once again, it's Spears. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
From the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes something. And he managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
Ready? Nice, go!
Here's a handoff to the checklist, running left. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready? 18, Rattler, 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Here's Daniel. He's got a man. It's McCoy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready? Hawks, go!
Here's a run inside and a sharp edge. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Let's go! Cowboy 80! Ready?
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Let's go now!
It is 3rd and 10.
Mikey, BG! Ready?
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory.